And so notice he talks about that Christ may dwell, live. Now that's not just visit and show up every now and then. That's not just on on your main worship day on the weekend, on Saturday or Sunday, and then a midweek day. No. That he may dwell there in your hearts through faith, that you being rooted and grounded in love may be able to comprehend with all of the saints what is the width. Now I want you to notice these different directions here that he talks about: the width and the length and the depth and the height of life. See, one deals with the breadth of life. That one deals with the breadth, how that this is the width of life. This is how far you go. Breadth implies high relevance. High relevance. The breadth of life. You know, when you've got broad experiences, it gives us the capacity to be able to connect with different people. When you've got broad experiences, if you've lived and you've been around the block, you know how to relate to different people. Well-traveled people, when you've met different kinds of people, that gives you breadth. Some people are narrow in their perspective, and they think that everybody is just like them because they don't have enough breadth to them, and that gives them the relevance to be able to connect with different people. And so I want you to realize that everything that God has given you, he's given it to you for a reason. Because God doesn't give you anything that he does not want expressed through your life. God does not give you anything that he does not want expressed through your life. If God gives you something, he wants it expressed through your life. Even if you perceive it as a weakness, God will use that weakness for his glory. Even if it looks like a handicap to other people, God will use that handicap just to get the attention of the world. God will use it for his glory. God doesn't give you anything that he doesn't want expressed through your life. If God gave you your personality, guess what? He wants your personality expressed through your life. I don't care how crazy your personality is. If you've got the ability to make people laugh, do you know God's going to use your personality? Thank God that God does not squander your personality and make you a sourpuss when you get saved. We need people in the kingdom of God that know how to make us laugh. It helps to relieve your stress. So thank God for variety. I love it. Now listen, we have to learn to do this because everything that God gives us is designed to be expressed through your life. We have to learn to possess and then to express. Possess and express. Whatever you walk with in possession, that you possess, you ought to express it. If Christ is dwelling in you richly in love, how can you possess love and not express it? Love is designed to be expressed. Whatever you possess that has come from God, you need to express. Now, I don't think that God gives people bad attitudes. So there are some things that need to be suppressed. Now, I said if it comes from God, it needs to be expressed. But there are other impulses that the devil gives you that you have to learn how to suppress. You're not supposed to express everything you think. You're not supposed to express everything you feel. Because the devil puts negative thoughts in your mind. But may I tell you this? If God, hear me carefully, if God plants a positive thought in your mind, don't just leave it as a thought. Speak it out. Speak it out. Speak it out. Speak it out. If God puts a positive thought in your mind, speak it out because somebody needs to hear it. You don't know what people are going through. You go into a place and a person is serving you and people have been nasty with them all day. Nobody has appreciated what they do all day. And God sends them in there to treat you wonderfully. And you're saying to yourself, oh boy, these people are really serving me really well. They're keeping my water glass filled. They're prompt in their service. They've thought of everything. They've taken inventory of what should be on the table. And these people are on it. Don't just think that, express it. Express it. Every good, positive thought that God puts in your mind, express it. Express it. Now, this is not a license now to be hidden on people that you like. But every positive thought, if somebody, if they're dressed in a way that's becoming to them, express it. Express it. You don't know what people are going through. Most people, people always tell you when something is wrong. But rarely will they take the time to compliment you and express when you've done something well, when you've done something right, when something is positive. That's the thing that they want to be able to know. It's when they've done something right, because you can do 1,000 right things and one wrong thing, and they jump on you about the wrong thing, and they've never taken the time to ever commend you. May I give you a general rule? If you never take the time to commend the person for the right that they do, don't take the time to criticize them when they make a mistake. It must always be balanced. It must be balanced. But whatever that you have from God, whatever you have from God is designed to be expressed. Whatever you possess, then you express. Whatever you possess that has been given by God, it is designed to be expressed. Whatever you possess from God, it's designed to be expressed. If I possess a gift of prayer in my life, it is not for me to have that gift and not pray. It is designed to be expressed. It's designed to be expressed. It's designed to be expressed. You can't have God in you. My wife and I, we were just in a mall the other day, and I was walking. You know how people are set up with kiosks in the mall? And they stop, to ask you, to try something, just to lure you over there so they can sell something to you. A young man looked me over there, and I was on my way to my car. And I told him, I said, I'll be back. And I was going to put something in my car for real. So I came back, and he said, I'm surprised you came back. I said, you're looking at a man who's a man of his word. And so he went on to demonstrate whatever product that he was trying to sell to me. And he asked me a question. And what do you want to do that for? Because now you're tapped up, you've opened the door. You've opened the door, and I'm going to let Jesus out because I'm possessing something. I'm possessing something. And I began to share with him. And after a few moments, he asked me, he said, would you pray for me? I'm like saying to myself, here? We're in an upscale mall. Are you here? Are you serious? And without another thought, I took his hand and I began to pray, and he said, I felt fire come from you. I want you to know that whatever you possess, it's designed to be expressed. Whatever God, see, this is about the breadth of life, how wide you go. There's some people that's got stuff and they never give it to anybody. And they become a Dead Sea. Because things go into the Dead Sea, but nothing flows out. And so as a result of that, see, I've been to the Dead Sea. And I've seen firsthand, it is the most buoyant water perhaps that's on the planet. You can just almost lay on the Dead Sea and not even need a float, and just the buoyancy of that water is incredible, more different than any other water, and it is the most salty water that I've ever experienced any place on the planet. But I've gotten in the Dead Sea and gone swimming, and it's an incredible experience, but a wonderful experience at the same time, because you don't ever have to worry about something brushing up on your leg and thinking that it's a jellyfish or a stingray or any other kind of sea animal, because nothing lives in the Dead Sea. So if you get in the Dead Sea and if something comes up against you, you better run for your life. But we're not designed to be dead seas that have no outlet. And if nothing can go out, you see, if nothing goes out from you, you begin to die. That's why don't let people who don't appreciate your gift cause you to turn your gift off. Because you get sick and begin to decrease and diminish in your life when you stop exercising your gift. Whatever you possess from God is designed to be expressed. Whatever you possess is designed to be expressed. I just want you to clearly understand that whatever you have from God, it is designed to be expressed. That's about the relevance that we have through the breadth of life, or the width. It's about how wide you're able to go.